morning and welcome to the VSA Morning Miner. It's Friday the 29th of August. I'm joined by Paul Rankin. Paul, how are you today?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Yep, all good here. Thank you. Right, there's a few bits of news out today, but given that Andrew has just been at the end of last week, we ought to cover Luca Mining, which has had a few results out, a few releases out this week.
Yes, that's right. They've had three releases out since Tuesday here. They put their quarterlies out on Tuesday. They announced some new drilling results out for the Campo Morado mine on Wednesday. And then just yesterday, they talked about adding some additional mining concession ground adjoining the Tahuehueto mine, their second newer operation there in Mexico. On the one from yesterday, that was acquired from a subsidiary of Fresnillo for 100% interest in three mining concessions there. The key point is that it's a big group of blocks which are on the north side of the current land position and really grow the size and scale of, or the potential scale into district scale for the Tahuehueto site area. So there's years worth of exploration yet on the current Tahuehueto site, and then this just to completely changes that dynamic as well to be even bigger in coming years. On the quarterly results, we have to remember that that released on Tuesday, that Luca Mining does have a operation which has been producing for a long time, the Campo Morado mine, but also Tahuehueto, which is essentially, you would consider it still in ramp-up stage. Generated revenue of $37 million in the second quarter, and that's up 102% on a year-on-year basis. And record revenue for the first half of the year of $75.5 million. Gold equivalent production came in on Q2 at 17,800 ounces for the quarter, and just shy of 40,000 ounces in the first half. So, getting to be a really significant size gold producer, Luca Mining is at this point. All-in sustaining costs came in at $3,310 per gold equivalent ounce. So it isn't. It is fairly expensive production as they continue ramp up phases, particularly for Tahuehueto at this point in time. But the thing is the consistency and growth in cash flows are really showing some nice adjustments here at this point, too favorable with the company. So. Development and exploration spend in Q2 came in for the first half at just shy of $5 million. So that's what's part of that is, of course, represented in that Wednesday news release as well, where they showed some very thick gold of 37 meters, like 6 grams gold and 300 grams of silver, and 6% zinc. So some really significant stuff to be found with exploration drilling.
Yeah, and I think that drilling is important as it takes the story to another level. Obviously, the share price has been a very strong performer as the turnaround has been successfully executed and growth has come through. But obviously, investors want to know where it goes next. And I think there's a few things that they can do. Improving gold and silver recoveries at Campo Morado is a key focus, and adjusting the exposure to be more focused on precious metals, and obviously the potential to expand that comes from exploration success.
Yes, that's right. So we're looking forward to seeing just how they can solidify this story in the next 6 months, I would say.
Indeed. We've also got results today from Andrada, Paul.
Yes, that's right. Andrada Mining, the London quoted producer of tin in the country of Namibia, with results out, and they were not in front of me here at this point. So that's what I'm trying to locate here. This. Yeah, it was a pivotal year for them because they had managed to get additional production rates going for them here, as well as some successful financing underway, as well as full assess or significantly more assessment as to the lithium potential in their pegmatites at this point in time. Do you have anything you can add to that, Ollie?
Well, obviously, we mentioned it uh, the other day. The stock had been hit hard by pullback in the lithium price, and obviously, the secondary story there had been growth of the lithium project. But as it's refocused on tin, the share price has done well this year.
Yes, that's
Recovery.
right. And I think it's probably one of the underappreciated stories too because of its growing significance in the world marketplace in tin production with its stabilized output and growth rate that's currently underway for growth in tin concentrate production for this year as well.
Yeah, and I mean, they're still losing money based on this, but changes this year, like the additional jig plant, should help to bring them closer to break even.
Yeah, and
Anything else, Paul?
that break even point, I would say, would be a really significant catalyst. I think for some or back into profit would be a significant catalyst for the share price. I think.
Anything else?
That's all for me.
All right, Paul. Thanks for your thoughts. We'll be back soon. Have a good weekend.
Okay, very good. Thanks.
This podcast has been produced and edited by VSA Capital. It is intended for information purposes and not as investment advice. The information is intended for recipients who understand the risks associated with equity investments in smaller companies. Please do your own research and do not rely on a single source when making an investment decision. VSA Capital may derive fees from this content and seeks to do business with the companies mentioned.